Okay, let's see which way. Oh, there's Godfried again. Let's go see what's in the index area.
Nothing interesting? No. There's certainly enough paper in this library.
Aha! We need to take some paper. Let's look at the index itself.
What an enormous collection of books. An incredible collection of books.
But it's not going to tell us much about them, I guess. Well, we got some paper. I'm not really sure what that's for. Let's go through here. And let's talk to Umberto. Whoever he is.
Good day, brother.
Ah, Leonardo de Toledo, I presume.
And rightly.
Your reputation precedes you. I hope it's justified.
I hope so
another
too.
monk with an attitude.
And you are Umberto from Lyon. At your service.
Let's just dive right in here.
The death of Brother Anselmo was truly calamitous.
A sad thing, yes.
Do you know anything about it?
The censor crushed him. What else is there to know?
Well, as we have with everybody else, let's ask about Anselmo.
What can you tell me about Anselmo?
Is it really necessary to talk about him? Can't we just let him rest in peace?
I'd just like to hear your opinion about him.
You're looking for suspects, I presume?
I'm hoping more not to find any.
All right. Anselmo. He was a good monk, a worker. Only he had this distinct arrogance about him. But
Somebody else who wasn't quite a fan.
And even less so now that he's dead, right? He was one more part of this abbey and contributed to the community with his work. Like all of us, I presume.
His death could be the result of something suspicious.
I heard about that.
And what's your opinion?
My father died shortly after my birth when he was struck by lightning. It wasn't even stormy outside. That is strange. Not the fraying of a rope when it's supporting an enormous weight like that of a 200-pound censer. Accidents do happen.
Well, that's true. But
Perhaps
let's check with
the
the
devil
devil.
had his hand in it.
The devil, eh? Is that the conclusion your investigation has reached?
It's the abbot's theory.
The abbots, eh?
Let's see. Well,
Thank you for your information.
Oh, well, if you say so. Anything else?
Are you busy?
It was long enough. I have a great deal to translate.
Oh, you're the translator.
You're as quick as a whip, brother. The Abbey's very lucky to have you, no doubt about that.
what an attitude. Well, let's see what languages he knows.
Which languages have you mastered?
Hebrew, Arabic, Aramaic, Coptic, Ancient Greek. Shall I continue?
No, no need for that. The list was impressive enough. The Abbey's very lucky to have you. I'll let you work in peace. Goodbye.
Move away from the table, please.
What does it matter to you if...
Move away.
It's merely a reproduction of Nuestra Señora de la Natividad.
Would you mind letting me work? I can't get a thing done with you tramping around here.
Well, let's go up to the scriptorium. Oh, goodness. Who did we meet?
Welcome, brother. Are you a copyist?
Interesting. Well, no, he's not
No,
a copyist.
I'm not a copyist.
That's what I thought. I beg you to come down from there. The scriptorium is exclusively for the copyists of our order.
You must be the librarian.
That's true. I am Brother Marcello, the librarian. You must be Brother Leonardo, the one who's not a copyist.
I must go into the scriptorium. I've been given a special mission.
I've been instructed regarding your mission, but no monk has died in my library, and that's because it's
No,
not provided
that's
for
true.
in the rules.
The rules. Oh, the rules.
Rules? What rules?
The rules free us from always having to make the right decision. The rule states it clearly, so no one, except for the copyist of the order, is going to enter the scriptorium as long as I'm the librarian here.
Thank you for your time, brother.
Well, I'm not gonna get in there.
Come on, follow me. Behave yourself and don't touch a thing.
Yes, Master.
Well, let's see where we can go from here. I guess the stables is the next building. After we've seen the whole Abbey once, we'll just use the map to jump around. It's a little quicker than them walking. But I want you all to see the whole Abbey. Oops. Oh, something going on in here. There's the donkey.
I don't want to disturb him. He scared himself enough last night.
Oh, we got something else. We got some rope.
Not necessary. I can get anywhere I want to at the Abbey on foot. Brother,
Yes?
Let's...
I see you're keeping an eye on our mounts.
The abbot's orders. I have to clean and groom your horse every day during your stay here. It seems that you're a very illustrious guest and must be treated accordingly. That means if there's anything I can do for you...
Much obliged, but I managed to wash all by myself this morning. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the mystery surrounding Anselmo's death.
Mystery? There's no mystery. A frankincense censer weighing 200 pounds fell on his head. If I'm not mistaken, accidents like that are fatal.
Okay, let's see.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
what's
ask
that?
yourself if maybe it wasn't an accident?
I don't ask. I thought questions were what you do.
Right you are, but you're forgetting that you must answer them.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I didn't ask myself if it wasn't an accident. Satisfied?
You seem to be quite sure of yourself.
Indeed, I'm sure.
The certainty in your reply. What is it based on?
My what? Brother, there are other monks at this abbey who speak Latin much better than I do. Please remember that I'm a simple grave digger. gatekeeper, the groom. Oh, I don't know myself anymore.
Poor guy.
What I want to say is, why do you believe that Anselmo's death was an accident?
I was there.
Beg your pardon?
Ooh.
I was one of those holding the rope for the censer together with Nicholas and Godfrey.
Oh my goodness.
We had just fixed the rope in place and were wondering if the height was right when it suddenly split apart.
Godfrey didn't mention that.
Anselmo and the abbot were underneath the censer, but Anselmo didn't get away in time. As you can plainly see, if there's anyone to blame for all this, then it's a rotten rope.
Where is the murder weapon? What I want to say is about the accident.
Back there. It was taken here since there was no room for the repairs in the smithy.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about the mystery surrounding Anselmo's death.
Mystery? There's no mystery.
No, I think
A
we are.
frankincense censer weighing 200 pounds fell on his head. If I'm not mistaken, accidents like that are fatal.
Do you think it could be the devil's work?
The devil? Do you mean evil incarnate? Satan?
That's right. In all his many names.
I beg you, brother. The cause of Anselmo's death is that he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's all. The devil incarnate. What poor wretch came up with such a foolish idea like that?
The abbot. He's concerned that there's more behind the gatekeeper's death than merely the irony of fate we keep hearing so often.
He'll have his reasons. The abbot is an intelligent person, even though he does confuse the smell of snuff with the smell of sulfur.
You seem to be quite sure of yourself.
Indeed, I'm sure.
Do you know what they were talking about?
Nicholas and Gottfried?
No. Anselmo and the abbot.
No, I couldn't hear them. And anyway, it was none of my business. All I did was my work.
Let's see, was anyone else there?
Was anyone else in the church besides Anselmo, the abbot, and the ones who wanted to hang the censer?
No, just us. And besides, the church has very good acoustics. If anyone else has been there, we'd have heard. I don't know, at least footsteps.
That's strange.
What?
You said you wouldn't have been able to hear the conversation between Anselmo and the abbot, even though they were only a few meters away. Yet you're certain that no one else was in the church because you would have heard them due to the acoustics.
That's not what I said.
Excuse me, but those were your words.
Yes. All right, no. That's not what I wanted to say. I neither heard anyone nor saw anyone.
That's a different story.
I want to set one thing straight. I did not see anyone. All I am is a simple grave digger. I mean, gatekeeper or stable groom. What do I know?
Let's see. Well, does anyone have
Do
a
you
chance to
think
murder
someone could
him?
have had a reason to murder Anselmo?
For what reason? For coming too late to Mass or sneezing during compline prayers? For heaven's sake, we're an abbey, not a seaman's tavern. Differences aren't settled with knives.
One thing is clear. If it wasn't an accident, then there must be a reason. I have to find out that reason, and that's why I have to ask questions.
In that case, you've picked out the wrong monk. I don't poke around in others' lives, and they don't poke around in mine.
Interesting.
About
Alright.
something different. We're leaving. Are you going to be nearby?
I hope not.
Let's go take a look at the sensor.
There you go. The involuntary cause of the whole matter. Let's take a closer look at it. Interesting.
What have you found, Master? Oh my God, it's blood. You found some evidence.
Think about it, Bruno. Do you really believe that finding blood in a censer that struck a monk and killed him can automatically be called evidence? Besides, it's not blood at all.
It's not?
Look closely at the way it dried. If it were blood, the texture and color would look very different. I think it came from some kind of pigment. Red ink, for example. Isn't that interesting?
Ink? Why should ink be interesting?
Think about it, Bruno. Where can we find red ink at the Abbey?
So, blood. Huh?
Blood? Red ink? How should I know?
That's what it's all about, Bruno. Knowing as much as possible.
I don't think we have any more to say to MacLeod, but let's just check.
Brother Egidio.
Ah, you're the new...
You're a very busy monk.
What other choice do I have?
We all have our work cut out for us.
Right you are. One job, not several. I came here as a grave digger. Since Anselmo's death, I'm now the new gatekeeper. And now, thanks to you, the groom.
Don't worry.
Everybody
we
here
won't be
has an
staying here long.
attitude.
I hope not. I can't stand the smell in the stables.
Believe me, brother, there are things at this abbey that give off a worse smell.
We're leaving. Are you going to be nearby?
I hope not.
Okay, let's keep walking around the Abbey here and see what we find next. Oh, we found the hospital. Well, let's go take a look at the hospital. See if we find anyone in there. Hopefully not a dead body.
Leonardo? Leonardo de Toledo?
Eladio from Thebes. It's been a long time.
Wow, you have grown old.
Yes, it's true. A few years have gone by. We're no longer the young seminarians who drank the communion wine when the rector wasn't looking.
Oh, that's true. I'd almost forgotten.
So, Toledo's run into an old friend. Well, let's see what he's doing here.
Tell me, what are you doing at such a famous abbey? You always said you wanted to be a hermit on Corfu and dedicate your time purely to meditation and plants.
I exchanged the plants on Corfu for the tracts of Hippocrates. I'm the doctor and specialist for herbs at the monastery. And who is this boy? Your servant?
I'm not his servant. I'm gonna join your order and become a great monk, a very wise one, and a great scholar.
Goodness me, another one who wants to become pope. How boring. I'm sure that if I joined your order, I would have had more fun. And a servant.
I must go, Eladio.
All right. Come to the hospital later. We can carry on our conversation then and chat about old times.
You can be assured that I'll do that.
Let's see what's out here in the rear area. Interesting. Not much. Just a cabinet, I guess.
I ask myself what Eladio keeps here.
A locked cabinet.
Something dangerous. I mean, someone could take some medicine that wasn't meant for them and get sick. That's why he kept it under lock and key.
Look around you, Bruno. All these shelves are full of chemical substances. Wouldn't you consider them rather dangerous if an unknowing person ingested them?
Okay, Bruno. Not a brilliant answer. A pan.
Eladio, would it bother you if I took this pan with me?
Which one? Oh, that one. No, take it. I don't think I'll be needing it today. Not as long as the torrential rain doesn't come. Then I'd need it for the holes in the roof.
Let's hope it doesn't.
And we took the pan. I don't think there's anything else of interest in here, so we will leave. And we'll keep walking around here.
The brothers must be very grateful to the Madonna. It would be an arduous grind for them to carry water up onto these cliffs.
Alright, let's see. Where do we go here? Aha, the church. This is, I think, the only place we haven't been so far. So we have the monk cells, the cloisters, the church itself, the belfry, and San Fernando.
No.
No what?
Nothing interesting?
Okay. Well, let's go in the church itself. First, anyway.
Not even a trace of some evidence.
Okay. This is where they were hanging the censer. I'm just not sure where. Alright, let's check the chapel.
May he rest in peace. Requiescat in pacem. Requiescat in pacem.
Sorry about the dogs, guys. Check everything out in the church.
The Duke of Sicard has already done enough for this church. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
Okay, let's see what's up here.
Master, what are you doing? Did you steal a liturgical object from a church altar?
Silence. Not a word. If you open your mouth one more time, I'll send you off to Egidio to muck out the stables.
Okay, well now we have a candle.
It's been locked with a key.
So there's no going in there, I guess. Oh, there's the chapter hall.
It's locked. No one will be inside.
Okay, well. Let's go check out the cloisters. Or the gravestone first, I guess.
May he rest in peace.
I guess it wasn't anyone important. We'll go to the cloisters first. Oh, something's going on here. Oh, somebody's watering a plant.
Day to you,
I think he heard him.
Good day to you, brother.
All right already. I'm old, but I'm not deaf.
Then why didn't you reply?
These young people, always in a hurry. I don't know what you want, youngster, but I doubt it's as urgent as caring for Clotilde. You're not wilting. She is.
You call upon Clotilde?
Yes. Do you have any objection to that young man?
None at all, brother. However, it does seem unusual to me that you're giving a plant a name.
I see you don't know much about plants. They can listen and even talk. Watch this. Greet the guests, Clotilde. Good, good. She's a bit shy, you know.
I can see that.
Whatever. What do you want from an old man like me, brother?
Let's see. Well, let's introduce ourselves.
My name is Leonardo de Toledo. And you are?
De Toledo, eh? How do things look in France nowadays?
No, Toledo is not in France.
Honest, it's not? What a shame.
Now, yes, right. As I see, you're the gardener.
Very observant of you, young man. Correct. I am Brother Arcadio, and as you can see, I take care of the plants at the Abbey. This garden is flourishing, and I planted it. The region is rather dark. We only get a few hours of sunlight here. That's why I try to spread a bit of joy.
You've truly done good work, brother.
I have, haven't I?
Let's
Have
see.
you been at the Abbey long?
Me? Yes, my whole life. One rainy night I was left at the entrance to the monastery when I was no more than a babe. It's been my home since then.
Oh.
Hang on. Was I already a young man when I first became a seminarian? I don't remember anymore. Oh, well, it's not important either.
Memory goes
I
when
like
you get
the
old,
other
I
story
guess.
better anyway.
If you've
that's
been
true.
staying here for so long, then you'll know quite a bit about the Abbey.
Yes,
The
the problem
more
is
you could know.
remembering. My memory is not what it used to be, though it was never very good. I recall that there was once... no, to be honest, I don't remember at all.
Oh, that's not helpful. Let's see. How about his death similar to Anselmo's?
Do you know if a death similar to that of Brother Anselmo's has ever occurred in the history of the Abbey?
Why do you ask, brother?
Just asking. But if an accident like the one Brother Anselmo had ever happened in the past, then there might be a connection between the two.
A connection, No, I don't really. Censors don't make a habit of falling on people's heads with us. I would remember that. At least I think I would.
I hope he would.
Clotilde. Her leaves are not what they used to be anymore.
He's really worried about his poor plant.
Do you recall any cases of crime?
Yes,
Yes?
We once had a cook who nearly did us in. His best dish smelled like musty bog mud and tasted even worse.
Bad cook.
Thanks to all, he became a missionary. One day he announced that he was going on a pilgrimage to the Orient to feed the poor children.
Now that's courage for you.
Yes, one needs courage for that. As if they didn't have enough troubles already. Anyway, we have a new cook now. Have you tried any of his dishes yet? They're magnificent. The only thing is, I just can't seem to remember his name.
I have no more questions.
It's probably better that way. Then I don't need to put so much strain on my memory. We're too old for that by now, aren't we, Clotilde?
Well, I don't know. I might have one more question.
What
Let's
can
see.
you tell me about the gatekeeper's death?
Gatekeeper? We never had a gatekeeper here.
What?
Someone has given you the wrong information, brother.
But Anselmo.
Poor Anselmo. His death was
Huh?
a hard blow to the monastery.
Alright, this
As
is
for the
confusing. Or
gatekeeper,
he's confused.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Could it be that you've got your abbeys confused, young man?
Why do you say it was such a hard blow to the Abbey?
The death of a brother is always hard, especially when the person involved is so young. The Lord shouldn't come for us before our time. Isn't that right, Clotilde?
Well, let's see.
Do you think Anselmo's death was peculiar?
Peculiar? Peculiar? Did you hear that, Clotilde? Could be that this young man knows what you and I know.
Oh,
What are you
interesting.
referring to?
Don't interrupt me. I'm talking to Clotilde. Yes? Perchance he learned about something that has to do with Brother Anselmo's death from you. What did you say? We should tell him. Are you sure? No, no. Whatever you say, Clotilde.
Okay, interesting. Let's ask who withered
was
away.
it who let Clotilde wither away?
Quiet down. Be quiet. Clotilde can hear you and doesn't want that known. She's afraid. I understand that. She's defenseless.
But what are you talking about?
What were you thinking, Clotilde? It's all right now? Or why not before? Ah, you don't trust this young man. Why not? Yes, quite lively. Just as it should be. But certainly friendly and polite enough. Ah, the little boy.
What is Clotilde saying?
Clotilde says she may only confide our secret to the boy accompanying you.
Interesting.
Master,
Come closer, my child. So now you know it. Don't tell a soul. It's a secret.
the plant didn't say a thing.
Oh, is that right? How odd. I have no more questions about Anselmo.
Excellent. We'll let Anselmo rest in peace. He's earned it.
But I think I'd
I would like
to talk to the plant.
Clotilde.
I believe your presence is intimidating her, brother.
I think I could get her to trust me.
Truly, I hope so. Not a bad idea. It would be good if she talked with someone else besides me. New friends would be good for her.
Fair enough. With your permission, she had something quite interesting to say.
You mean that about the demon living here at the Abbey, don't you?
Demon? Yes, that's it.
What else did she say?
What this demon has done.
Oh, yes. Clotilde knows of it. Of course she does. She owes her sorry state to him. The devil let her wither away. But she wasn't the first to succumb to the devil. No, gentlemen. And she won't be the last either.
What do you mean by that?
The devil abides in these walls now.
We're back to the devil again.
Isn't
This
it?
is a little
High
eerie.
cliff with no opportunities to escape. It's clever, very clever. We're all going to die, one after the other. Oh, yes. And the boy shall be the first.
Brother, please.
I see fear in his eyes. The devil always begins with them. You know that, don't you? First the weak, and then...
I think that's enough.
Whatever you say. But one must always remain vigilant. Beware, mind you. He never takes his eyes off you. Oh, yes. You never leave his sight.
Interesting.
I'll let you work in peace. Thank you for your time.
All right. It doesn't matter. Poor Clotilde.
Let's go back to the church. And let's go up to the monks' cells. There's Leonardo's cell. Not much of a room.
I don't think it's important. I haven't slept so peacefully at an abbey since I was in San Rodrigo. Here is where Bruno sleeps. The cells all look identical. The cells all look identical. The cells all look identical.
Well, interesting that they all look identical and you can't get into them, at least yet. Let's see what's up in the belfry. Not much.
The mechanism is fairly simple. All one has to do is pull to make the bell ring. Impossible to reach it. Huh. Perhaps I could make it fall by sounding the bell. But that's not my duty, and it wouldn't be a good idea to draw any attention. I'd have to wait until the bell is rung for terce prayers.
Alright, we're gonna have to remember about the bell ringing. And I guess this is all there is to see in here. And I think we are going to say that's it for this episode and this part of chapter 1. We'll go on tomorrow. I think we've pretty much been about the whole. We've been everywhere, I think. Library, stables, the hospital, the abbot's house, the kitchen and cellar, the smithy, the cemetery, the church. We've been everywhere, and we've seen everybody that I know of. So I think we'll call it quits here, and we will And we will pick it up again tomorrow. Or the next time we play, anyway. Maybe in tomorrow. But we will pick it up next time, and we will go on from there. And we'll see how everything goes. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we will pick up next time and see if we can make, now that we have basic information on everybody, see if we can start unraveling the mystery of Brother Anselmo's death and what's going on in the monastery. I'll see you all later. Thank you.